Alright guys, Airbus 350 by inibuilds, and let's test it into bird strike, and maybe we'll jet some fuel as well in that emergency. So now we are approaching Dubai International Airport. As you can see, it should be in there, and we are descending to 19,000 feet. Usually it's pretty rare to find birds at that alt, but why not? We are in a simulator. So let's flight ops, situations, enabled, bird strike, start, yes. Let's get back to chart. Oh boy, that's loud. Okay, first thing, lever MCT. We have
672 Bravo Charlie climb and maintain 10.
we have engine 1 is gone. Let's check it out from outside.
November 672 Bravo Charlie.
We can see some dents in there, and aircraft is banking. Why is that? Oh yeah, it's normal. We have a traffic in there. What's really cool is that you can interrogate that.
Delta 370, speed 185 knots.
Delta 370, say again.
Delta 370, speed 185 knots.
Delta 370, speed 185 knots. We didn't declare emergency yet. I like to keep it. Okay, that guy was close by. Anyway, let's go through our checklist. Throttle lever 1, idle, engine 1 master off, confirm, check, engine 1 damage,
Delta 370,
yes,
contact Minhat approach on 122.5.
122.5. Delta 370 descending to 9,000 feet through 15,000 feet, and we are declaring emergency. We had a bird strike. We lost engine number 1. We need to fly green dot speed for now, so let's...
Delta 370 heavy, Minhat approach, identified. Good evening. Expect the ILS runway 12 right approach into Dubai.
He just ignored my emergency. Okay, let's declare it. Delta 370, Mayday. We have lost engine number 1. We are descending towards 9,000 feet. We had a bird strike, declaring emergency.
Delta 370, roger. Understand emergency. Descend altitude 9,000 feet. Expect vectors for ILS approach, runway 12 right at Dubai. Save fuel and souls on board. Squawk 7700.
Okay, squawk 770 for emergency. Souls load sheets. We have 315 passengers. Delta 370, we have 315 souls, and fuel on board is 12,200 kilograms. So we need to do a checklist. Sorry, I'm doing everything on my own, so it's quite challenging. Engine 1 fire, push. Okay, let's do that.
Delta 370, roger. 315 souls and 12200 kilograms of fuel on board. Continue descent to 9,000 feet. Expect vectors for ILS. Approach runway 12 right at Dubai.
Okay, we're waiting for 10 seconds. Delta 370, copy that. We need to...
Delta 370 heavy. Speed 210 knots.
Avion 635, Juliet Whiskey, right to 090, climb to 7,000.
Right to 090 climbing to 7,635 Juliet Whiskey.
1 discharge to Delta 370, speed 210 knots. Let's get our performance page to check our distance from airport. Actually, can use the LS for that as well. See our distance. Let's go back to our checklist. So clearing that, avoiding icing conditions. Yeah, okay. Clear. Fuel imbalance monitor. Go around throttle toga only. Check. On dry. Okay, landing distance will be increased by 15%. Check. Clear. Electrical fine. Bleed. Okay, we have only one engine. Check. Hydraulics as well. Okay, now let's do we are quite heavy. We're 206, maximum landing weight is 207, so technically we can land like that, but we are quite heavy, so let's work also on discharging or jettisoning some fuel. So let's select abnormal checklist and let's look for jettison, fuel jettison. Here we go. We should coordinate with ATC as well. Delta 370, we are quite heavy on fuel, so we request permission to do a fuel jettison. We're not above land.
Delta 370, approved for fuel dump. Maintain current heading and altitude. Let me know when complete.
Okay. Current heading and altitude, so he wants me to level off.
Delta 370, descent altitude 6,000, QNH 1017.
Delta 370 descending to 6,000 feet. So let's do that. Here we have a fuel jettison, and let's arm and activate. So let's do that. Check. For jettison, don't use speed brake, we're not gonna use it. Check FMS fuel and load page. Okay. Let's get it from here. Fuel and load page. Selected. Check. Jettison gross weight. So let's do 200. Check. Check. When jettison complete, jettison activate off and arm off. Okay, when it's complete. So let's get back to fuel.
1234 X-ray cleared for the RNAV. Follow the American B737.
Fuel and load again.
Following the American 1234 X-ray.
Now we are dumping fuel. We are losing fuel rapidly. You can see that. Let's check outside if we can see that. They have animated that. And let's make it earlier in the day as well.
Delta 370, traffic at your 12 o'clock, 2 miles, same altitude Skyhawk.
Delta 370, we had the traffic in sight. Okay, now we are down to almost 2,000.
Delta 370, roger. Continue descent to 6,000 feet. Maintain visual separation.
Let's do open descent. We're flying almost at the green dot, slightly above. Okay, now we are
Delta 370, contact Dubai approach on 120.4.
1204. Delta 370 Dubai approach, we are descending to 6,000 feet through 7,000. Now we are
Delta 370 Heavy, Dubai approach, identified. Tahiyat Masaya, Dubai QNH 1017.
let's do a lower number and see what we get. 195 inner. Our single engine is screaming, man, to maintain that speed. I think now let's focus on our approach because we need to turn. So let's complete that thing now. Let's go to jettison. We're below our landing weight anyway, so let's get rid of that. We have lost 100 kilos. Maybe that's thrust. Okay, now let's get back to our to ATC. Delta 370, we are at 6,000 feet. We are flying speed of 210 knots, 210 knots, and we have a single engine working. We have lost engine number 1, so please make sure to get the emergency vehicles standby.
Delta 370, roger. Emergency vehicles will be on standby. Continue ILS approach to runway 12 right at Dubai. Descend altitude 4,000 feet when ready.
UPS 901, heavy contact center on 133.5, good day.
Contacting center on 133.5, good day. UPS 901, heavy.
Delta 370 descending to 4,000 feet. Speed remain on 210 knots, or shall I get it to 180, 185?
Delta 370 heavy. Proceed direct bed off. Descend altitude 3,000 until established on the localizer. Cleared for the ILS runway. 12 right approach.
Delta 370 cleared for ILS approach runway 12 right, descending to 3,000 feet. We don't have a restriction on the speed so far, from my understanding, you know. Runway in sight. We didn't work on our lights or signs because I didn't have a co-pilot, so let's do that. Landing lights on, seat belts on. approach armed. We're quite high, I guess. Yeah, we need to descend. Landing localizer is captured. Autopilot 1 and 2. Open descent.
Delta 370, contact Dubai Tower on 118.75 hours.
Delta 370, say again. I think I had the frequency in here. I didn't hear the frequency. Engine is screaming, man. Delta 370, say again.
Delta 370, contact Dubai Tower on 118.75D.
Delta 370 established on ILS, runway 12 right.
Warrior 371 Bravo, Charlie, make right traffic, runway 21, cleared for takeoff. Making right traffic, cleared for takeoff. Runway 21, Warrior 371 Bravo, Charlie.
We have
Delta 370, heavy, Dubai Tower, Roger. Continue approach, runway 12 right.
flaps 1. Let's Delta 370, copy that, continue approach, runway 12 right. Okay, let's get
Delta 370 heavy, Dubai Tower, wheels 095 at 4. Runway 12 right, clear to land.
landing gear is down.
Attention, all aircraft.
Flaps 2.
Inbound emergency aircraft on final approach to runway 12 right.
Yeah, he told them about us, nice. Delta 370, clear to land. Thank you. .5 nautical miles, and we need to arm spoilers. Flaps 3. Frequency in here, it was on the other chart. Okay, 1000 feet. Getting ready to fly manual.
1000.
We don't have a rudder trim set. Actually, we do have slightly rudder trim. So let's disconnect and compensate with a rudder.
Above. 300.
The glide slope is quite not accurate in Flight Simulator 2024.
200.
So yeah, I was just talking about that.
Flight slow. Flight slow.
100.
See,
30.
we were quite high.
20. 10.
Touchdown. BTV is active. Nice. So it's quite limited. Okay, we can engage thrust as well. Single engine. Reverse. 70 knots check. Okay, what's really cool is that once I stopped in here, I got an ATC that emergency vehicles are on the way. And as you can see, we have emergency vehicles in there. We have smoke coming out of the right side. So maybe that's when we have fire as well. That's nice thing to see. Maybe we'll do evacuation with that heavy smoke, you know? So evac command. Delta 370, we are about to evacuate because we have a dense smoke and fire underneath the aircraft. So giving command for cabin crew, we need to turn off engines as well.
Delta 370. Roger. Evacuate immediately. Emergency services are on their way.
Because we need to turn off that engine, but we need to have some power. If they're gonna evacuate, they need to have the slides armed, so you don't need to disarm them because we need to have the slides. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed that one and give it a try on your own. Maybe bird a strike with fuel jettison as well, and let me know in the comments how that went with you. Okay, have a great day and make sure to subscribe if you haven't yet. Bye.